Welcome to OLevels Economics Unit 37, Free Trade and Protection. Globalization is the process by which the world is becoming increasingly connected and operates more like one large market. People can now buy products from almost any country, and firms can produce goods in different parts of the world depending on what is most efficient. There are several reasons why globalization has increased. One reason is reduced transport costs. Improvements in transport systems, containerization, and larger and more efficient ships, airplanes, and trains have made it much cheaper and faster to move goods between countries. Another reason is advances in communication technology. The internet allows consumers to purchase products online from anywhere in the world, while multinational companies can communicate easily with branches in different countries. A further reason is the reduction of trade restrictions such as tariffs and quotas, which has made international trade easier. Globalization has both advantages and disadvantages. One major advantage is increased competition, which gives consumers access to a wider range of products at lower prices. Firms are encouraged to become more efficient and may move production to countries where costs are lower. Globalization also increases choice and can raise living standards. However, there are also disadvantages. Economies become more dependent on each other, meaning that economic problems in one country can spread to others. Governments may feel limited in their economic policies because multinational companies can relocate to countries with lower taxes or fewer regulations. Globalization can also lead to structural unemployment when industries close due to foreign competition or when companies move production abroad. This means workers need to be more occupationally mobile and ready to learn new skills. An important part of globalization is the growth of multinational companies, also called MNCs. A multinational company is a business that operates and produces in more than one country. MNCs expand internationally for several reasons. Producing in countries where products are sold can reduce transport costs and allow firms to stay close to consumers. Companies may also want to avoid import restrictions, gain access to cheaper labor and raw materials, or benefit from government incentives. Multinational companies can bring advantages to host countries by creating jobs, increasing output, introducing new technology, and improving infrastructure. However, they can also create problems. Domestic firms may struggle to compete with large multinational companies, and profits may be sent back to shareholders in the company's home country rather than being reinvested locally. MNCs may also pollute the environment or close factories suddenly if production becomes more profitable elsewhere. The chapter also explains free trade, which occurs when countries can buy and sell goods internationally without restrictions such as tariffs, quotas, or special taxes. Free trade allows countries to specialize in producing goods in which they have a comparative advantage. This leads to a more efficient allocation of resources and can increase world output, employment, and living standards. Firms can benefit from economies of scale by selling to larger global markets, while consumers gain from lower prices, better quality products, and greater choice. Free trade also increases competition, encouraging firms to become more efficient and innovative. Despite the advantages of free trade, governments often use protectionist measures to protect domestic industries from foreign competition. Protection, or protectionism, involves restricting imports or supporting local industries. One common method of protection is a tariff, which is a tax placed on imported goods. Tariffs increase the price of imports, making domestic products relatively cheaper. Another method is a quota, which limits the quantity of a product that can be imported. Governments may also use embargoes, which completely ban imports of certain goods or trade with particular countries. Exchange controls restrict access to foreign currency, making it harder to purchase imports. Countries may also introduce strict quality standards or require expensive paperwork that discourages foreign firms from selling in the market. Voluntary export restraints involve agreements where exporting countries limit the quantity of goods they sell abroad. Governments may also provide subsidies to domestic firms so they can sell products at lower prices and compete more effectively with imports. There are several reasons why governments protect domestic industries. One reason is to protect infant industries, also known as sunrise industries. These are new industries that may have future potential, but are too weak initially to compete with established foreign firms. Temporary protection may allow them to grow and become competitive. Governments may also protect declining industries, or sunset industries, to prevent sudden unemployment, while workers gradually move into other jobs. Another reason is the protection of strategic industries, such as agriculture, defense, clean energy, or advanced technology industries that are important for national security or economic development. Protection may also be used to raise employment and improve the trade position by reducing imports and increasing demand for domestic goods. However, this can lead to retaliation from other countries, reducing exports and harming trade. Governments may also protect industries from dumping, which occurs when foreign firms sell products below their cost of production in order to drive domestic firms out of business. In addition, domestic industries may need protection if foreign competitors receive subsidies from their governments and can therefore sell goods at unfairly low prices. Although protection can support important industries and jobs, it also has disadvantages. Protection often leads to higher prices and less choice for consumers. Domestic firms may become inefficient because they face less competition. Protectionist policies can also lead to trade wars and retaliation from other countries, reducing international trade and slowing economic growth. Thanks for watching.